Look like we're having technical difficulties already. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the mighty one, Angel Snub 7, and I am also your soul brother, number 1. Well, I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep me long. I just had a little something on my mind. Just wanted to share it with you. See what you think. Should be very simple to explain. How we want to start this? I want to talk about love and whether love is real or whether love is false or whether love is fake. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is an emotion that sometimes we cannot explain. I remember it was this young lady. I was very young myself, and I had no real interest in girls at all. But I saw this young lady one day. It just, it's just something about her. You can't describe it. It's, you just like somebody. It was just something about this young lady that I liked. She was the first person my age that she was just somebody that I was just head over heels about. And hey, what's up there, legend? She was a young lady. Her name was Ida White. And if you go to my Facebook and look through my photographs, you will see a couple of pictures of Ida. Now, the first person, Ida really was the first young lady that I really was attracted to. Taalik Ibn'rad. Hey, what's up there, Earth Man? You can also, I have more pictures actually on the Reality's Temple on Earth page on Facebook. Now I'm gonna tell you, my teacher, oh man, Mrs. Steptoe, I don't remember her first name. I was told she's deceased now. Woo, I was in love with Miss Steptoe. Man, you can't tell me nothing. I love my teacher, Miss Steptoe. And then I found out Miss Steptoe was married. And her husband was the track coach. And he saw me running. I used to run all the time. And he asked me to go out for track. I didn't want to go out for track because I did not like him, because he was messing around with my teacher, Miss Steptoe. I should have went on out for track. I'm not a long distance runner, I guess. Yeah, I was crazy about my teacher, Miss Steptoe, and that young lady, Ida White. And myself and Ida, we was friends until like the 3rd or 4th grade. And she and her sister, I believe they was having problems with this bully. And their parents took them out of the school. So it was 3rd, 4th grade or something like that. And I guess that was the end of, you know, Ida. I never forgot Ida White. And then I transferred schools when I was going to high school. So it had been some years. And I saw Ida White again. We was in high school. We was sophomores in high school. And I still had a crush on this girl. Now she's a woman. We both becoming men and women. I still had a crush on Ida. Incredible. But I'm bringing all this to give an example of the power of love. Some of you are married or you are in long-term relationships, and you, even after all these years, you still are crazy and you're real jealous over your significant other. And then you have children with that person, and they become your life. Sometimes we use the word love in vain. We say love, but we really don't mean it. I gave us these examples to give you a demonstration of how people act, how people behave when they are in love. If you are in love with a woman, you could actually wait on her till she get off work. The whole damn 8 hours she's on the job. You just sit out there, find something to do, and you wait on her. When you love somebody, you don't have a car, you willing to walk, catch a bus, catch a train, whatever you gotta do to get to the person that you love. Love is a very strong emotion. There are people, because of love, they've actually murdered. I want you to listen to me. They actually murdered because of this emotion of love. They actually messed around and murdered the person they love. And then their whole world is just messed up because it just was done out of emotion. Everybody know that that person would never do that, but we get all emotional. And see, love is an emotion, and anytime you become emotional, you don't think appropriately. It warps and distorts your rational thought. So the question that I raise in these few minutes is, we have pro-black folks, black conscious, the Hebrew Israelites, the Nation of Islam, and the list goes on and on, Black First, RBG Nation, and certain individuals on YouTube. Peace family, love you family, I love you, peace family. I love black people, I do this for my people, I love black folks. Thank you, legend. Yeah, I don't know, I just felt like bringing it raw. I very rarely do that, but and I start to make it child friendly. I said, no, the hell with that. I want to just talk how I feel. But this love thing. Sometimes we use the word love to trick and deceive people. And a lot of men, y'all know, I love you, baby. And you know you don't. You just want something from this woman. And you will use and say anything that you have to do in order to get what you want. Whether it's sex or whether it's money, I love. And you don't give a damn. And women do it also, of course. They don't love this man. I want his money, I want whatever. I love you because that word love is so powerful. And all of us, we want to be loved. We want to know that somebody care about us. We want to know that somebody is willing to look out for our best interests. We love. So, love can be genuine and love can be fake. Now, when you look at pro-black folks on YouTube and just in general, I'm very suspicious when they use the word love. Black people. Even going back to the time of Malcolm X, it's very difficult for me to believe that the Nation of Islam loved black folks, but it was so easy for them to get angry to the point where they wanted somebody that they claimed that they love dead. What kind of love is that? You just don't go out and murder somebody that you love. How many of you, because you love your mother or father or your children, how many of you think about or believe that you could murder them? It would take a whole lot of something for you to bring harm to those that you love. Sometimes it's better that you just go on vacation, go out of town, do whatever you have to do, calm your silly ass down before you do something stupid. That's the reason why Malcolm X was assassinated, because these people could not let nothing go. They just kept harboring and harboring. And then they rejoiced. Now, whether you like Malcolm X or not, you say that you love black people. Whether you like him or not, or whatever the problem is, he's still a black man. And you say you love black people, so that means you're supposed to love Malcolm X. But see, what you're really demonstrating, you a lie. So when black folks don't do what you think they should do, go where you think they should go, then I guess you don't love them like you claim. Well, I have the Nation of Islam, Black First, RBG Nation, and a whole lot of you other pro-black suckers. You have a rude awakening Because the majority of these who are the descendants of slaves, born in America, having dark skin, with African or Aboriginal or other ancestry, however you want to call it, they are never going to embrace and accept what y'all talking about like that. Never. It's not going to happen. Been in this country, going on 500 years. This group of people are too diverse. They are too different. They're not interested in blackity black and all your Egyptian Kemet beliefs in Hebrew, whatever y'all talking about. Not interested. So do you still love them? Or are you using love for selfish reasons? You're just using the word love to get what you want. Because you really don't love. You want to put these people on a plantation. I'm suspicious of the pro-black love because one of the first things they do is ask you for your money. They got to ask you for your money. Just like when you dating people. You should find it very suspicious when all of a sudden you dating somebody and the person you dating, they know that you like them and here they come. I'm having problems paying my rent. I'm having problems. All of a sudden they got this money problem. It is for selfish reasons. Love, the word love, is being used to con you. Now, that's one of the things that should make you suspicious of all this black talk. When they ask you for money. Give me some money. It's all about money. Even the very small blackity black folks. Can you break me off? Can you throw your brother a couple of dimes? For what? Why are we giving all these people money like that? Well, I love you. Black first. RBG Nation, Hebrew Israelite, Nation of Islam. We love you. Give us your money. What was that white passion said? Okay, move out the way so I can see this. This phone don't work like a computer. Okay, white passion says easy to show love to folks who look like you and share similar beliefs. And I don't even think they love you then. Because when I was in the Nation of Islam, I'm your brother. I'm only 17, 18 years old. Never really had a job in my life. And these people, they're supposed to love your brother. They know I don't have nothing. Do you think they tried to help me? I slept on pickle barrels. These people had a bed I could have slept in, but I can't afford the rent. So I slept on pickle barrels, working for them, for that temple. And the only thing I ever got from the people that love me was some burnt up ass bean pies. And we share similar beliefs. part of the same family. What kind of love is that? There's nobody that's going to be around me, and I know that you are in need, and I can help you. You got my help. You don't even have to ask. Because I love you as my sister. I love you as my brother. And in the Nation of Islam, they teach, if you have a bowl of bean soup, half of that bowl belongs to your brother. So I would ask Louis Farrakhan, what half of your bowl of bean soup, where is that going? Oh, that's going to the ones that he loved, his children, and those who are close to him. The regular brothers and sisters that's making it possible for him to have a bowl of bean soup, he ain't giving them nothing. He just taking. And that's all you will ever see in this pro-black stuff is they taking. Take. So what kind of love is this? Now, the black man and woman, remember, we supposed to be mentally ill. We supposed to be sick. We supposed to be lost, deaf, dumb, and blind, right? That's what they say. A person who is mentally ill, a person who is sick, is not responsible for their actions. If you go to a hospital and a person is sick and that person regurgitate on the nurse, that nurse should not have a problem except, oh my goodness, the person is sick. What you expect? If you go to the mental institution and they call you all kinds of crazy names or whatever, it's a mental institution. The people are sick. Sick people are not responsible for their actions. If I'm sick, most of the time, if I catch a cold, I have my tissue or whatever, I try to cough into the tissue or whatever, but you the people are sick. What do you expect? So, Angel Snubbing Up 7, in the eyes of these pro-black type folks or whatever, you should see me as mentally ill and sick, right? We're sick. And you say you love. Now, if your mother is sick, and most of you love your mother or your father, and your mother sneeze and mucus fly in your face. Now, I know that you're going to probably be pissed off a little bit, but that's your mama. And really the only thing you're going to do is like, dang, mama, you got all this snot all on your face. You're like, mama, that's your mama. And the reason why you're not going to get all upset, because that's your mama and you love her, or your child. Children do it all the time. They play with boogers and throw boogers when they catch colds and whatever. That's your child. See, when it comes to your wife, your children, and certain people, you notice these pro-blacks or anybody treat them different. But you say that you love. Now, your mother may not agree with your pro-black stuff. Are you gonna call your mama a coon and an Uncle Tom and a Sambo and a bed wench and a mammy and all this stuff that you talking about? No, you're not gonna do that to your mother or one of your children. You're not gonna do that. Because love prevents you from doing that. You just say, well, they just lost. They just lost, deaf, dumb, and blind, or whatever. That's my mama. That's my firstborn. That's what you do. But when you really don't love, and you after something, you looking for a damn slave, it's a whole different ball game. Angel Snub 7 is a Sambo. He's a coon. Uncle Tom, he's an agent. But I thought you said that you love. Because whether you like me or not, I'm a black people. That's what you say. I'm an African. That's what you say. And you say you love Africans, and you say you love the black people. Oh, I die for my people. I do this for my people. I love my people, you say. But if the people don't act the way you think they should act, it's a whole different ballgame. Because, see, you just want to use me. You don't love me. Because, see, the thing about love is, love brings understanding. Love is compassion. Love is mercy. That's what love is about. I wanted Sister Noble to be on this live stream with me because when we first started talking, oh man, woo, man. She was this Christian. And she was on my case, trying to convert me. But I have always liked Sister Noble a long time, going way back 2010, 2009 or whatever. So here I am in reality, and now I got somebody, we just not getting along, not because of anything personal, it's because of this belief system. She wants me to embrace Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Now, if I was like these pro-blackity-black type folks, myself and her, we would not be talking right now. But see, I was looking at her beyond the Christianity, beyond the belief system. Because I know what kind of person she is. And I can accept her being a Christian. Don't bother me at all. Hold on a second here. Got a guy here trying to park. He's in a tight spot. I don't know. He's in a tight spot. There he is. I think he should give up on it. That's just really, really tight. He might be able to make it, get the right angle. I think he's gonna give up on it. That's a real tight spot, and he don't have the really don't have the room to swing that bad boy the way it needs to swing. He can spend the rest. He could probably get it in there. It's gonna take a long time, and you see, it's a lot of traffic here. It's a lot of traffic, and these people are impatient. They won't, you know. They are very impatient. Get out of my way, I gotta go. You know, they won't give you the time that you need in order to get that angle to do that. Yeah, he gave up on that. I would have gave up on it too. Oh, I think this guy gonna try it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back and finish our talk real quick. I don't want nobody smashing my rig here. He might be able, this guy here's gonna try to do it. Have to keep my eye on him. But when you're dealing in love, love means patience. Love means being able to compromise and deal with other people's difference. Some of you are married in long-term relationships or whatever, and you might like chicken, and the person that you have a relationship with, they don't like chicken. You might like to go see, thank you, White Passion. See, some people, when you go to the movies, you might not like a certain movie, and the person that you are in love with, they want to see something different. It's all about compromise. It's all about being able to accept the differences in the person that you are in love with. And that's what we do when you are really in love. You see, look, when you are really in love, you learn how to tolerate the other person's differences. When you really in love. Because you did not fall in love with Muslim, you did not fall in love with Christianity, you did not fall in love with atheism. That's not what you're falling in love with. You're falling in love with that person. That's what you fall in love with. You have a lot of people out here. You have Muslims married to Christians, you got Christians married to Muslims, and so forth, and they get along very well. But see, another thing, when you don't respect nobody, how you gonna love somebody and you don't respect nobody? How you gonna love black people and you don't respect them? When a black man tell you, my grandmother told me we was native, and you gonna tell them, uh-oh, hold up a second. Are we going through this again? Oh, I think he's gonna make it. Yeah, I think he's gonna make it. He's gonna have to straighten that out some now. You're gonna hit that boy next to you. But yeah. When a person tell you, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not interested, I believe in our Lord Jesus Christ, you gonna get angry and upset. You Uncle Tom, you stupid, you dumb. What kind of love is that? Everybody, now look at this. I would take myself for an example, because believe me, the road that I went down with Sister Noble was not a pretty one. That's why I wish I couldn't get in contact with her, because she would bear witness. It was not a beautiful road. And like I told you, I was willing to accept her being a Christian. No big deal to me. But look at her now. I never tried to convert her. I never talked to her out of Jesus Christ. When she went to church, I went to church with her. No big deal. But now you listen to Sister Noble. Don't have nothing to do with me. I didn't try to convert. I didn't try to force. And see, that's what these pro-blackity black folks, that's what these pro-blackity black folks do. They want to try to force you to believe you are African, force you to believe whatever, that you're Egyptian or Kemetic or whatever, or Hebrew Israelite. That's not love. That's slavery. That's not love, because love equals compassion. Love equals understanding. If Angel Snub 7 has a mental illness and stupid, then have mercy on me that I'm a damn idiot. And don't force your crap on nobody. Tell me what you want me to know and let me figure it out. But no, these folk, they think because they call you an Uncle Tom and a Sambo and a coon, they think that's gonna make you conform to whatever it is they trying to sell. Because that's what they're doing, they're trying to sell you something. Because the reality is, they don't really know. That's why they tell you, you don't believe you're African? What African am I supposed to be? They never tell you. We native. A native what? They never specify. And do these people that we supposed to be, do they claim you? I really doubt it. And personally, I don't want to be them. If you want to be them, that's your business. I don't want to be them. I am perfectly happy being where I am and improving who we are. I don't want to be Egyptian. I don't want to be no African. I don't want to be no native. I want to be exactly who I am, because that's all I know. We've been this way going on 500 years. So when them people call you a fake African, a fake native, y'all handle that. They're not gonna tell me that, because I'm not trying to be somebody else. I'm perfectly happy wearing the pants that I have. So the question that's raised is pro-black love, is it fake or is it real? We have to come to the only conclusion. I don't see that it's real. When you beg for money, when you calling people coons and sambos, you don't have no patience with nobody. You don't have no understanding, no compassion, no mercy on nobody. It's either your way or the highway. That's not love. That's slavery. That's the same thing the slave master did. As long as the slave was doing what the slave master wanted, it's on and popping. But as soon as the slave want to do something the master did not approve of, hey, time to take out the whip. And that's what the pro-blacks do. They think they can whip you into submission, take out their verbal whip. You suffer from coonism. You Uncle Tom and all the other nasty names. And these are the people that love you, and they even get to the point where they threaten your life. They will tell you, I will kill you if I see you. I'll beat your ass. That's love, right? But like Tina Turner always say, what love got to do with it? Because it's not about love. It's about selling a product. It's about a questionable agenda. And that agenda is not of a benefit to you or me. That's why I say stay away from that pro-black, blackity black, all that black conscious, pro-black, black first, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelite, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelite, Morse all that blackity black stuff. I love the black people. Here you are, you supposed to love the black people, and you have these Hebrew Israelites telling the black women they ain't nothing but some slaves. They ain't nothing but some tools. They are cursed by God, they're evil and wicked. What kind of love are these people expressing? The only conclusion that I can come up with, y'all, is, and I really wish I didn't have to make this video, but my study of this pro-black behavior for at least 12, 13 some years, these people, pro-black, do not love us. They have a questionable agenda, nothing but slave owners looking for slaves. And I will not be your slave. I love you wherever you are. It's not for me to judge. If you are gay, homosexual, or you involved in an interracial relationship, you got a dog in the house, whatever it is that you're doing, it's not for me to judge. I just want you to live a happier life, because you deserve it. After 300, 400 years of catching hell in this country, if you black, you deserve a break today. We don't deserve all this hell that we catching. I don't want to go from one slave plantation to another. It defeats the purpose. You go from the white man telling you what to do, and now you got a bunch of Negroes telling you how to live, what to think. I'll be damned. No, you don't deserve that. We deserve a period of time in our lives where you can be happy doing what you feel you want to do. And somebody suggesting to you, offering you advice, whether you want to take that advice or not, oh well. I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to give you no orders. I'm not your slave master. That's why when you come here, the only thing I can do is give advice and suggestion. I'm not trying to teach you nothing. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to convert you to no religion or nothing. Just looking out for your best interest, because I do love us. And the reason why I love us, because I love myself. I'm not going to call, I'm guilty of it in the past. But I'm going to treat you like I want to be treated myself. I don't want to be called no coon and Uncle Tom or some nasty name. Why should I call you that? And so when we fire back at these people that call us names and try to make mockery, they can't take it. They want to cry and act like they innocent. They didn't do nothing. But they love us. If these people love Angel Snub 7, then I wouldn't even have to be talking the way that I'm talking to you in 2020. Because love is understanding. Love is compassion. Love is mercy. And these people, just like a man who really don't love a woman and she has 5 or 6 children, he still want her money. This woman is a single mother with 6 children. She cannot afford to give you no money, but see, he don't love her. He don't care whether she starved and her children starved. Give me the money. And that's what you see in the pro-black community. They don't really give a damn about you like that. Just give them the money. I heard Umar Johnson say, and I will bring this to the end, conclusion. Umar Johnson said that he took money from a homeless person. Now you know who is going to take money from a homeless person. You know a homeless person need every dime they can get. And he's talking about that person wanted to show that they support his school or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I would never be so desperate to take money from a homeless person, no matter what I am doing. You need your money. I understand you want to help and you want to give that little $2. No, you keep your $2. Matter of fact, let me go in my pocket and give you $3 or $4. Because clearly you need to help more than I do. But see, the mind of these people, they really don't love you. If Umar Johnson loved black folks the way he claimed, how could you take money from a homeless brother or sister? Because it's all about them. He could buy a pack of cigarettes or whatever that he can enjoy. Hey, how you doing there, Cinda? Let go. They don't love us. I wish I didn't have to say that tonight, but unfortunately, that's my conclusion after studying this mindset and behavior and being a victim of it myself. They do not love us. They do not love us. You think that they do? I wish you the best of luck. I'm telling you from my 13-year experience, pro-blackness, all this pro-black stuff, they could care less. They do not give a damn about the descendants of slaves, born in America, having dark skin, soul brothers and sisters. So on that note, let me get out of here. I thank you for listening. Jot down your comments, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, whatever. And remember to subscribe if you have not done it. Subscribe to Sister Noble. Visit her site, ancientcreationmyths.com. Our soul sister Rashida Strober, the world's dark-skinned activist. Soul brother Taalik. He is Eric Bell on YouTube. And our brother Cuckoo Cutter, Brother Gary, he's Cuckoo Cutter on YouTube. And we are all good people here. And I would not ask you for a dime unless I really needed it. And I'm going to produce. If I cannot produce, I sit my happy ass down. Simple as that. You keep giving your money, your time to these efforts. These people aren't giving you nothing in return. You don't have to tolerate that. And they don't love you anyway. Invest in yourself. Invest in your children. Stop giving these pro-blacks your money. On that note, thank you, Star. Thank you, let me see everybody. I can't hardly see everybody in the chat room. Star just came. Come on, phone. Okay, a Star. Oh, the Legend and White Passion. Thank you, everybody in the chat room. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for all those who will listen to these words later on. Thank you, Facebook and YouTube, for allowing me to be able to speak from your platform. And it's really an honor. I appreciate it. And until next time, if there is a next time, I catch you on the flip. Until next time, I wish us love, peace, and so we out. Have a nice night, y'all. Peace, peace. You have to